vlog. It is time for another horse show. So, you know what that means. We got a ride, we got to wash, we got to pack, we got to organize, we need to get clipped, do all the things, and it is Saturday. We leave on Monday. So I am down here at the barn. I'm about ready to get started on all that fun. So take you along for a little bit of that. We'll get to work. Okay, ride is done. We're gonna do a little bathing. I know he's so excited. Probably clip tomorrow because it's like 4:30, and by the time he dries and stuff, it'll be a little too cold and stuff. So tomorrow will be clipping. But we're gonna get the bathing out of the way now. Well, I think we're ready to pack now. This has been a very long process. I look like a little bit of a wreck, but look how clean and shiny little Bentley looks. He's ready to go, aren't you, babe? Good morning. It's like 7. We were gonna leave at 6:30. I'm actually ready, waiting on my parents, but we're getting close. We gotta hook up the motorhome to the trailer, load Bentley, and then we'll be good. And on our way to Sacramento, Rancho Murieta. It feels like, I mean, this is normally our first horse show of the season, like every year for many years. We don't have a show till April. It feels weird that we had a show last month in Scottsdale. And this one's like one of the closest ones we'll have, actually, because it's only like 8-9 hours. The other shows have been 13 hours, 18 hours. Texas will be like 3 days. We made it.
We're here. We got here.
So pretty. Rancho Murieta.
Here we are, California.
Mom and Raj. Oh, dropping cookies. Mom didn't find it. Day 1, I've lunged. That's about it. We've got signed up. We're gonna go check things out. Maybe ride soon. And then we'll ride in probably the next few hours. Bath time, and it might actually feel good to get a bath with Bentley in this cold water. Guess what day it is? It is show day. It is about 6:45 right now. I'm swinging by Starbucks. The amazing thing is that Starbucks is literally like 0.25 miles or less from the ground. So I'm just gonna serve our real quick because coffee first, so we can have a happy day. And then I am going to go help my mom saddle, put her tail in and everything, and then she's the third class in, and they start at 7:30. And then after that, I'll go get ready and lunch and all those things that I gotta do with Bentley. Hopefully he's looking clean and feeling tired and like Bentley and not finished. Ready? You ready, Bentley? He goes, yes. I'm looking snazzy.
Hi, welcome to 17 Hand Fit. How you doing? We're just out here having a little morning treats.
Oh yeah,
Little champagne for the champions. We all did so well.
I haven't done anything.
Well, you're gonna get one. You hate champagne, but then I will have these. This is not a commercial. Okay.
You need an ad. Ready for some pleasure. It's all talk.
Shark. Shark.
Hello. Oh, dirty face after I've already cleaned it.
So excited to
Wonderful.
yes.
Okay, let's get him clean.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play.
Mom got 2 5ths and a 6th and a gate in horsemanship, but lucky number 5 got Kathy's spurs.
Look what I won.
Very nice. And our spin the win sneaky.
Yeah.
And spin the win ambies. Not bad.
Not bad.
Guess what time it is, Bentley? Time! Now that it's cold. Sorry! We're off to a wash. But brown horse back there only has to get the feet and tail washed. Spotted horse here has to get it all washed. It's 7:30. We have a full day tomorrow. Showmanship in English. Oh, it's been a hot, tiring day. But a good day. Done well. It's a good day. What have you done, sir? You destroyed your new sleepy.
You just got it fixed. That's what you do.
You wanted freedom. Happy Thursday. Today is Showmanship Day, English Day, 100 leg, and then practice for trail. And trail is got its whole day tomorrow. We practiced yesterday trail a little bit at the end of the day. Yesterday just felt so long. It wasn't a bad schedule or anything. We got done at like 6 showing. It just felt long because I think I got ready like earlier than I needed to, because I thought they would go fast and then they were actually taking like 10 to 15 minutes per class type thing, but it's fine. So, I will see you guys in a bit. Well, it's like 6 o'clock when we need to do English, since very early this morning after our showmanship. Halter took very, very long time. But we are about to do henna under saddle, which is just, you know, little legs going out there and trying. But then we have egg. And the egg pattern's good. It's challenging. It's the same one that we've done in nationals in Vegas. It's got like stop and then pick up the diagonal. It's a good one. So we'll see how it goes. Happy Thursday? Friday. Thursday. Okay. Doesn't matter. But just shows you horse show world goes a little like you lose track of time and everything else. It's been a whirlwind though, just the last couple days. I feel like maybe, I don't know. It's not like I haven't done schedules like this or done worse. The last show was kind of like this. There's been a lot of sitting around because like my mom shows first thing in the morning, and so we have to get up early and like get everything ready for that. And then the classes are taking a lot longer than I would have thought, I guess, to get to my class. So I've been misjudging time. And anyways, to recap, we did Western Pleasure and we got a first and a third and a fifth, and I don't know what the fourth judge said. They like did something weird with the placings. That was really good. He felt really good. He felt like I could have like drove him a little bit more. He did feel a little bit like lazy underneath through some of it. So that's something I'm gonna work on in this next class tomorrow, because tomorrow we do pleasure, horsemanship, and Western riding again. And then in our horsemanship we got like 2-2-5-5, which is great. There were no haunch turns. It wasn't a super difficult pattern in terms of like the complexity of the maneuvers. It was just like 2 circles and a lead change, jog and lope, and a back. And he was really good. I feel like I could have been tighter in my horsemanship. We could have been a little bit more bridled, a little less pleasure looking. So that's something I'm gonna continue to work on, something I've worked on a lot over the last couple of years, but I'm gonna keep working on it for the next horsemanship pattern tomorrow, which that pattern is pretty difficult. It does have a great degree of like complexity to it, which will be good. It's actually similar to the Western riding or horsemanship pattern that I did at the World Show, in terms of like you're loping a circle and then you now transition and then slow lope and then do something else, and that messed us up at the World Show. So this is good practice. And then our amateur Western riding, I've been wanting to like just push the limits a little bit more, like really control it, really focus on like getting him to break up his body over the like cones, and because that is where we went wrong in our Western riding in 2020 at the World Show. And then just like playing with the different speeds, because I've always like been like forward motion, but watching Karen do it, she lets him be a little slower, and it looks really nice, and like he's not doing anything wrong. Like I always was under the impression he needed to be faster to get that, like especially that left to right, but when she does it, it's not like that. So that just shows me like I can ask for more from him. So it's good. I just was doing that, and also he just kind of got on like, no, I want to change right now. It was really long across the centers, but it was good to like to see where the holes are on that. And then tomorrow we do it again. So in our amateur Western riding it was bad, but then we like schooled a little bit, went back in senior Western riding, and I made him wait for my like transition or my cues, and he was a lot better. Hunter under saddle yesterday, we didn't place. He was good. It was just big horses. Eck, I don't know what we placed because it was so late. I left like to go get him put to bed, so I didn't hear, but I probably didn't really place. The pattern was good, other than that I missed my right diagonal from, because it was a stop, left diagonal, stop, right diagonal, and I'm pretty sure my right diagonal, like, I don't know, I was just, like, second guessing myself, and so that wasn't great, but that was my fault. They moved it inside because it's dark, so there's nowhere to warm up. There was like just this little spot to do some trotting. I didn't practice that eck pattern at all, so just like, I mean, I haven't been in English saddle since last month, which wasn't terrible, but I just haven't practiced eck at all, and I didn't practice this pattern or components of it. And so all things considered, it was dark, no practice, I was tired. I mean, stop to diagonal is always hard for me without looking. I was in my head a little bit about it. I know what to do next time. Utilize my time better. Make sure to practice when I got downtime in the middle of the day, and because I might be in the dark, not be able to practice before the class. Yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna get coffee and then get my mom ready for trail. You ready to do some trail dodge? Trail days. Bentley and I are just here waiting for the trail that never goes. He's passing his time with food though, so at least he's got that go. Huh, Bentley? You gonna go be good on the trail? Yes. I'm gonna pick up our feet. We're not gonna spook anything. We're gonna be a good boy. Say yes, yes. Mom's horsemanship pattern. Teaching mom horsemanship. This is what we do in our downtime. You're gonna jog a square corner. Yeah.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. 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 Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
I just finished trail and it is so freaking hot. It was windy and cold. It's cold in the morning and then it just gets hot, and trail was outside and you went from one arena to the next arena, so you showed under 8 judges. Oh, it's hot out here. But I have put sunscreen on like 4 times and I still am like, I mean, this isn't even showing it. I just feel baked to a crisp. So I got some water, and Bentley was really pretty good. it's set up in this arena where like the whole backside is where they do like construction, or not construction, but like where they have all the maintenance stuff under behind this wall, and then there's trees, and then the other wall is where they're doing all this big cutting arena. So there's just a lot of commotion going around. So we like got into the one corner and they were like banging something for just maintenance, whatever they were putting together. But they kind of perked up, and he like felt like he was gonna do the thing when he gets mad where you cue him and he like bucks. He didn't do that. So whew, so much better than last year where he was bucking and rearing. Yeah, he was pretty good. We were pretty ticky. They raised the thing so freaking high, and we, you know, don't really practice on raised poles at home, and we didn't practice here on raised poles. They were all flat, and he's tired, and he's lazy in general with poles. So we were a little ticky, and on the second set, we put, I think, 2 feet in one of the walkovers. It was like, tried to rate him, and got a little messy. But my dad stayed and listened to placings, and if you heard correctly, I got like 6-7 seconds or something, like seconds and 1/3 or something. So I guess it was better than we thought. Getting ready to go do trail with Roger. Karen's gonna take him and take a horse, and then we'll be done. It's like 6 o'clock, and tomorrow starts 7:30 a.m. with Western Pleasure again. Good morning. It's Saturday. The show's going so fast. Now, I say fast, but I don't mean fast during the day. I mean fast because we go home on Monday and the show's feeling kind of over. It's been good. It's definitely like, this is our second show with Karen, and there's still so much like, I don't know like what's going on. Like most of the time I'm like, because there's 2 barn aisles at the last show, I like was in the same aisle so I could like see when other people what they were doing. So now I keep peeking around because I'm like, am I supposed to be like going to go practice or something? So I'm still figuring out all the systems of like how you just kind of do things. My what I'm gathering thus far is that, oh, I got lipstick on my teeth. That's nice. Is like for trail the other day, like Karen goes to the trail pin, and there's, I think there might be signups, but the signups looked like it was like a lot of whenever, so it was kind of like, oh, there's not a lot of people with her right now, go do it because she's going to be there for a few hours. So I'm still just learning all that. And then she has 2 assistants that help her too. It's different than the last show, right? Because we had like 2 days, and so like the first day we ran through like everything, I felt like, or at least like the first part of the show. Where this show we just did the like one, like we did trail, we did some pleasure and horsemanship, but then we didn't like do any of the other stuff until like that morning, or like not at all. But yesterday morning there was trail all day, so I went out and I was like, gonna like ride him. I'm not gonna lunge him, he's tired, and it's gonna do some Western riding and horsemanship just like I would do at home, which was good because I felt like, you know, that I just needed to like get back to focusing on like riding and just doing the things that we've done at home. All this to say is that like switching programs can be a very big learning curve, and like most of the people in that barn have been with her for like over 10 years, so they're like her family, which is amazing. But we don't, not to say like no one's like, everyone is so beyond nice there, like hands down, like so friendly, so wonderful, so nice. But we just don't know, like, should we be like just barging in and like doing something, you know? And that's just not my personality to start with. So I'm still learning the ropes on that. My mom's a lot better at like making friends with everybody and being social and butterfly like. But I'm still having a really good time. I'm learning a lot still, and I know that I have so much to learn from Karen and from just like everyone else in the barn, and that's really exciting for me because, like, I mean, I've wanted to train with Karen for a very long time just because I've always respected her. Like, you could just tell, like, before I ever like thought we were even possibly going to train with her, was that she, like, first and foremost, she puts the priority of the horse's health and well-being ahead, and that has literally been shining through ever since we started going with her, like with Roger and with Mabel now not going to the World Show, and like just being in her barn and watching how she interacts with all the horses. Like, she genuinely cares so deeply about the horses, like, well-being, and she just has a lot of like personal integrity in everything that she does, which is, you know, a huge thing for me because I'm very much about integrity. And so I really respect all of those things. I'm really excited to see what else we can learn, and this is just the very beginning. Just sharing my thoughts as I learn the new place. Okay, I'm gonna go get coffee and then go get my mom ready for pleasure. We can do some pleasure, Bentley. You excited? Good boy. You get treats? Bentley? At least I got the poop cleaned up so you're not rolling in poop again. It's Sunday. It's the last day already. I can't believe it's the last day. Western riding was yesterday, and Western pleasure and horsemanship. It was all really good. Horsemanship, we did step out of our pivot, and we had a too small circle, so we didn't play super well. I think we got like 3rd, 6th, 7th, 7. The rest of the people in the class were so good. Like, I was watching, I was like, oh my gosh, what would I even change there? That was so good. But that's good because, you know, it always levels you up. And pleasure, he was really good, except we're literally going around and he like reached up and he's like, I'm gonna take a snack of this bush. And then we got like 2, 2, 2, 6 in that class. Maybe they saw me eat the bush. And then Western riding, I'm really glad it went well because it was the redemption from our amateur go the other day. We won it straight across, and it was like a pretty good sized class. I think there was like 14 or something. And like more than that was like 1 that we came back and he was really good for me and listened, and 2 that like I asked Karen afterwards and I was like, do you have any like thing I should really change for the World Show? And she said, don't change a thing other than maybe put my hand down. I have this tendency to just have my hand up here. I don't know why. Okay, I gotta go get my mom ready for showmanship. I'll talk to you. Other than that, in the car. This is where our trailer was, which is kind of by itself. I think these are like cutting pens, but this facility is 1 huge and 2 just gorgeous. Like, so much green. You can see over there, but we're like way up there. But it's just very pretty. And we're packing up via the car. Almost done. Well, we are almost packed up. I still have, I'm not doing 100 under saddle because we're like supposed to be 14. I did it the other day. And when we're competing against those giant horses, there's usually not a big point in doing 100 under saddle. So I'm not doing that. So we've got a lot of packing done right now, which has been good. We're just about packed up with everything we can. I had showmanship this morning and I warmed up and practiced really well, like earlier this morning, and then for my class he was warming up really well. You know, last day, thought he was tired. Dennis decided that he was not in fact tired at all because this place actually is pretty windy. I'm allergic to it because he keeps sneezing here, which a lot of people are doing, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, he just wasn't great. There's like the bushes, you know, that he tried to eat yesterday. There was a horse walking behind there during my pattern, and you had to do this extended trot around, and you went right up to it. And so he saw that there was that horse there the whole time, and he got distracted by that, so that wasn't good. But anyway, Like we started off, he didn't nick her, which is good, but he tried to like nibble on me on the 180. It was all downhill from there. Karen was like, I was just hoping you to get knocked over, because we were like running around the corner and he jumped at the horse so bad, and he like, yeah, I'll post it on Instagram, the video, but he hit me. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm surprised they stood up, right? We started trotting, but yeah. So that was too bad. And then I took him out and lunched him, because I went from there I went to the warm-up pen again. I was trotting him around like in showmanship, and he freaked out again. Like he didn't freak out like that, but he jumped, and I'm like, all right, he's got some excess energy, but I didn't have any idea that he had that much energy. I took him out to the lunch line to lunch him and let him run around, and he was like fine, like not doing much, until someone like walked by just on the outside, which is totally normal, and he just took off, fire breathing drink. So we'll see how it goes. It's still really windy, but I lunched him and I think he's fine, and then we'll leave tomorrow, and the show will be, that's a wrap. Went back quick. Where am I going? The stalls?
I guess either that or we'll watch them a bit.
Practice for EC. One more class. And then we're done.
And pretty soon she picks it back up.
Just finished EC and loading the final stuff. It's like 9:30. Yep. It's horse show life.